You're watching the Touchliner Podcast. Yo guys, welcome back to the Touchliner Season 2, Episode 34.
Oh, yeah.
You almost got it.
Almost.
34.
Speaking of getting things, how were our predictions last week for...
So what we actually listened back to our predictions, which we should...
For the first time ever.
We should do it more often, and we were closer than we thought to almost everything.
Yeah.
So what we'll do, when we go to each game, we'll say our prediction, and we'll obviously
We'll have to come back on it the next week.
Yeah.
We've got to do that from now on.
I think we should.
Yeah.
And then we'll keep score. And the loser...
Oh.
At the
We'll
end
do
of the
that
season.
next season then. We'll do that next
No,
season.
we can do it till the end of the season.
Oh, well.
And then the loser has to do a forfeit.
Who's winning right now, you have to say?
I don't know. We'll start this week.
This week
Yeah, let's start this week.
Okay, convenient. Okay, well. Hello, everybody.
Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, I mean, not too well, though.
No.
Just only like the well enough to get going.
It's
you know?
true.
I don't want people to be overtly happy watching our content. I want people to suffer.
Why?
Do?
Interesting. Well,
if my team are suffering, and they're not right now, then I want everyone else to be suffering and having a bad time.
Nah, me
I'm
too.
not a good person, so I want everyone to feel just as bad as I feel if Newcastle lose. But luckily, they didn't lose.
They didn't lose. So what happened? Newcastle played Tottenham.
Yeah.
My prediction
Was 3-1.
3-1 to Tottenham. And
Tottenham.
you said...
I said, don't be silly, Josh. It's going to be a 4-2 Isak to Cook.
To Newcastle.
What happened?
You won 4-0.
We won 4-0.
Even you didn't see that coming.
History
I don't
repeated
think
itself.
anyone saw that coming. An emphatic win.
Keep talking.
At
I
St.
need
James-
I need a tissue.
At
I told you
St.
not to
James's
move this.
Park. I didn't move it.
You did.
Oh, did I? No, it wasn't me.
Okay, he's lying
It was
again,
the other
guys.
person. It was the ghost.
Oh, bro.
4-0. You didn't see that coming. A performance that I don't know. You're kind of putting your stamp on the season running now, and I know it's not really a
We did
run.
it last season as well.
Yeah, I mean,
It was like right after the Carabao Cup, we just turned up.
yeah,
Like
but
it was nothing.
but now it's kind of like
Oh, and it was Tottenham again. That was the turning point
yeah.
last season. It
No,
was
I know.
Tottenham again.
So thoughts on the game? Thoughts on the game?
Well, we sat back and ate up the pressure, knowing that they were going to bring a high line and a high press, and just Tottenham at the back just looked just shambolic,
Yeah.
just really bad. Van der Ven, I mean, made into a meme so quickly.
Twice.
Am I okay, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Made into a meme so quickly, not just once, but twice. And I mean, you have to say this is prime Tottenham.
That it honestly
prime
is.
Tottenham.
It honestly is. They were in the driving seat. They needed to just get a result at St. James's Park, and they haven't done that.
No.
And what's funny is before the game, Ferdinand was like, "Yeah, Van der Ven is a Rolls Royce defender."
And then he does that.
Twice in 2 minutes.
Yeah. And then the second time he blamed his. I mean, to be fair, I think it was the right back. He crossed the ball back into his own box for somebody else to pick it up, like the keeper, because obviously we were pressing really high, and interception from Gordon. Then Gordon just cuts on his right, and Van der Ven's legs give way again for the second time, and he's upside down, and then he stands up and throws his hands up in the air. You're playing with Romero. You know, this is the level of defending that you've got in that team, and I think they've still got like a fair few injuries, if I'm not mistaken.
No, they had people come back. Madison came back. A few of the midfielders came back.
Have they got their starting lineup?
Yeah, pretty much.
Defensively?
Yeah. Romero.
Just looked so bad.
Romero, Van der Ven. To be fair, Udogie. I don't
Udogie
think
playing?
No, Udogie didn't play. So.
He did play. I remember him.
Oh no, Udogie did play. My bad.
Was it Pedro Porro?
Yeah, Porro played. Yeah, this is their first team.
That's their starting.
This is their first team.
And we just smashed them.
Apart from maybe Richarlison.
Apparently they weren't like. Apparently they didn't look up for it beginning of the game. I didn't see it, but they just looked shocking.
Yep.
I'd say they just looked shocking.
You're cutting through them.
Yeah.
Absolutely slicing through them.
It was prime, like, sit back and counter football. It was lovely. Bruno, he's a Rolls Royce midfielder. He's so good on his day. the beginning of both the two of these attacks.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's unreal. I hope he doesn't leave in the summer, because we have to sell someone in the summer, FFP wise, and it's people think it's either going to be Isak or Bruno, but these are the players you build around.
Wilson?
Yeah, I'd get Wilson gone. Obviously, Almiron has to go, and I'd probably let Trippier go.
Damn.
Yeah, there's nobody else we can get any money for in that team.
No, that's true.
Besides the people that we've brought in.
Yeah, and people you want to keep.
You know, like Kieran Trippier has shown his level at Newcastle and how he can revitalise the team. He's going to be attractive to anybody, especially because he won't go for more than 20 million.
Yeah, he's on the decline now as well.
So, you know, we've got Livramento, Lewis Hall, we've got younger players coming through. So, maybe he'll stay for next season. I'm not sure, but we need to sell somebody.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Just a quick side thing on Newcastle. We have we've got that Australian guy, the Cool, whatever his name is, cooking.
Yeah.
We've got Jakub Minter he plays for, who are the rivals of Ajax?
Feyenoord?
Feyenoord. He plays for Feyenoord and scored twice against Ajax in the derby.
Ajax are crap
recently.
Ajax suck.
Yeah, they're really bad. But yeah, so 2 young prospects, Jakub Minter. My dad told me to shout out for Tawu on the right-hand side for Leicester. Because I was telling him on a phone call with him, I was like, I'm telling you, when Leicester come up next year, and Mavididi, they're coming up, man. They're coming up. I don't even think it'll make it to playoffs for them. I think they'll go straight through on second.
It's gonna be close because you've got, on one hand, you've got the bottle jobs in Leicester. I saw a thread the other day. I don't know if I sent it to you, but they're running every season. I think since 2018, they bottle it every time. Like in the race for top 4, they come fifth.
Yeah.
In the relegation race last season, they bottled it.
Yeah.
And then this season, so far, it doesn't look good. But you've got Leeds, who also bottle it.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of who's gonna be more shit.
Yeah. I think it's Leeds.
I think it's Leeds.
I think Leicester will
Leeds
go
are
straight
rubbish.
up.
Yeah, Leeds
But
are rubbish.
it doesn't mean that Leeds aren't going to come up. Like, it's still the playoffs to go through. I think Leeds will come up.
They could, but
it's going to be Ipswich.
you never know.
It's going to be Ipswich, Leicester, and Leeds.
Yeah, I mean, but it's 90 minutes. Anything can happen. You got 90 minutes and then another 90.
True.
So yeah, Championship's interesting.
Yeah.
But what's not interesting?
Tell me.
Watching this club.
Oh.
Right. It makes me angry, frustrated, annoyed, sad, depressed. You know, everything. It makes me just want to throw a pencil at a wall. You know, it's
do violent things.
I'm sorry, but this team, every single week I'm watching the same thing. Every single week I'm seeing the defense not have a structure. I'm seeing the midfield leave too much of a gap. You know, I'm seeing no ideas in attack.
What I'm noticing is that your structure is just non-existent.
There's no
structure.
Doesn't.
Where is it?
There's no
it's gone.
structure.
Wallahi, it's gone.
Wallahi's gone. It's literally, Ten Hag is like, you know what? Just go play. Yeah. Just go play. Yeah. Stand somewhere. Stand somewhere.
Yeah, because you look at Man United, and sometimes with United games now, they're like so back and forth just because of the space that you leave in the midfield. And like, I don't know if that's Casemiro not doing enough, so Mainu has to cover for him, and that leaves more gaps. Or if maybe it's just the quality. Like maybe Casemiro's just. I think not doing it anymore.
It's everything. Casemiro's way past it. He's so like, I don't know if you saw the clip of him. Someone passed him the ball in midfield, and it's kind of like if we were playing football. It hit his leg.
Oh, and then he like.
And then he was like, oh. Yeah. And then it went back to Bournemouth. Like there were so many times he just lost the ball. He's just not good enough anymore. We have to get rid of him.
Yeah. But who do you bring in?
Anyone. Anyone. Like I think it's worth getting a plan together of what kind of team do we want to be. Do we want a destroyer or do we want someone that can hold? You guys haven't got a destroyer.
A destroyer?
Yeah, like Kante. Or like kind of Rice, but not really.
Rice on his.
Yeah, like if you want him to be like really, really aggressive, he can be.
Like
someone like you know.
I do know what you mean.
But I think it looks like now
like a Toure or a...
Yeah, but now it looks like the game's going towards a Rodri or a Rice.
You're more intelligent.
Yeah, someone who can play on the ball and just break play up. But that's just one thing. But to draw 2-2 to Bournemouth, right, away, is it in isolation. I predicted 2-2 last week. I said we draw, but the way it happened, we're both ill.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Clearly.
Yeah.
But we still make the effort.
We always make the effort. But yeah, 2-2, honestly, in isolation, the result was like, okay, United are not in great form. Bournemouth, their manager just won Manager of the Month. But the way we played, again, allowing 20-plus shots in a game. And our 2 goals were only 2 shots on target, by the way.
Yeah, and what did I say in the predictions last time?
You said that Bruno or Mainu or Rashford would have individual brilliance to bail us out. And Bruno scored the first goal. Mainu won the penalty, and then Bruno scored the penalty. No, and I didn't disagree with you.
We couldn't have been more accurate with our predictions there.
We should have combined
Respect
it.
us.
You just should have combined it.
Please.
Please. But, yeah, I mean, it's actually... I didn't screenshot, but there were so many stats. There. All right, so United have faced 20-plus shots in each of their last 6 Premier League games. So since data has been collected by Opta, the only team to have done this for 6 games in a row were Blackpool in 2010 to 11.
That's crazy.
They did it for 8 games and they got relegated. Blackpool.
Jesus Christ.
This is...
Conceding the most shots in the league as well.
Yeah, but like far and away.
By far.
And Onana, now no one can argue. He's in form now. He saved us against Bournemouth. He made 2 or 3 very good saves. But you can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't. And the thing is, what's worrying is it doesn't matter who you start in defence. The same thing happens. You can start Varane and Lindelof. You can start Maguire and Kambwala. You can start Maguire and Lindelof. You can start Maguire and Varane. You can start anyone. And the same thing happens. Kambwala starts his 2nd game in a row for the first time in his United career. Makes a mistake. But what are you going to do? He's 19. What are you going to do? Solanke scores. We get a goal by luck. They score a 2nd goal later. They should have got 3 or 4 realistically. They had so many chances and they just didn't take it. We got lucky with the penalty. In my opinion, not a penalty. We shouldn't have got that. But
I didn't think it was a penalty either.
But based on the fact that, you know, I feel like we've been robbed a few times this season. I didn't care. I was like, fine. Bruno scores. And then we are on the ropes for the next 30 minutes. And in the 95th minute, did you see foul on the edge of the box?
Yeah.
And he gives a penalty. And I'm like, here we go again.
It's ridiculous.
Here we go. We give away 3 penalties in our last 2 games. It's going to be a 4th. VAR, thank God.
Who gave it?
Kambwala, again.
Bro, for him.
Poor kid, man. The thing is, he played well apart from that. But like in that scenario, I can't remember who gave the ball away. But someone gave the ball away and he's just left in no man's land. He has to tackle him.
Yeah.
But
it looked like it happened in slow motion actually when you watch it over and over again. It's pretty terrible.
He just body checks him.
Yeah.
Luckily, edge of the box, and they screw it up, and we come away with a point. But the camera panned across Ten Hag at the end, and it looked like he's defeated. It looked like he's defeated. Like there's nothing he can do.
I think the job takes it out of you for managerial jobs. I think the hardest one in the world at the moment is obviously United.
Yeah.
For obviously the top 5 leagues, they need a manager to come in and just work magic. It's like the equivalent of the Newcastle job. Like they were in such a struggle.
Yeah.
Compared to where they normally are. Like you need a magician to get you out of this funk that United have been in for the last like 4 or 5 years.
10 years.
Inconsistencies going up and down.
Yeah.
The top 10, you weren't you 7th at one point?
That was the first season after Fergie, and we're on course to come 7th again.
Yeah, and if they do, then that's the worst finish for United.
Yeah, I mean, someone asked Ten Hag that. Yeah. To be fair, he didn't storm out. On the technicality, he was already like, the thing is done, and that was the last question. So he's getting up, he gets asked a question, he's like, I'm not going to comment.
Okay.
But obviously, it's funnier when you're like, oh, he stormed out.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, if he did, whatever. But that's the thing. That's what I want to talk about as well. The fallout after the game. You've got Garnacho posting on social media with the zip emoji. You've got Diallo, who played for the second half. Garnacho got hooked at halftime. Put the zip emoji as well. So those 2.
Yeah.
And then Garnacho's brother, who's like 16, throwing shade on the manager. You've got Anthony, apparently... Some rumors say that he was injured. Other rumors say that he wasn't happy with not being selected, so he didn't travel with the team. It's happening again.
It's happening again. No, but you have to say, we predicted it, or at least I did.
No, yeah, and it looked.
I did say before Christmas, but a bit of a delay.
I think Ten Hag will go in the summer. It's kind of like when Van Gaal left, because Van Gaal reached the FA Cup final. I don't know if Ten Hag will. I can guarantee you right now against Coventry next week, we can see 20+ shots.
And that is insane.
And I know it's gonna happen.
20 shots against Coventry.
I know it's gonna happen.
He knows.
I know it's gonna happen.
If he knows, he knows.
I will be in the pub and I'll be crying. But I still think we'll win. We'll beat Coventry. But the point is, the season is a write-off. The FA Cup, the only thing it will present for us is a guaranteed Europa League place, which I guess is cool. But I think Ten Hag's gone either way.
Yeah. I think it'll be for mutual agreement as well. I think he's sick of being there, to be honest.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's working out. And apparently Ineos still haven't decided. That's what The Athletic said. So apparently they're still working with him. But I think if he pushes right now and gets the Europa League spot and gets the FA Cup, he might stay.
Yeah.
But right now, I think it's done.
Yeah.
From what I'm
saying.
So. I think it's done.
Upsetting, but, he's had a lot of criticism over the past year and a half, 2 years now.
You just can't do that. You can't put that performance out every single week.
Yeah, and although there have been good points
in the first season, there was some good points.
Well, even this season there have been some good points. At the beginning of the season, you had a good little spell of games where you were starting to find identity. And then now you look and you just don't think there is any identity again.
No, we're back.
But was there this same level of scrutiny for Arteta in his second season?
Oh, yeah.
By the media, you think?
No, not by the media. I think it was more...
For Arsenal fans, obviously.
His own fans, Arteta out. But yeah, no, I just think the season's a write-off in terms of the league. We've got Sheffield, we've got Burnley, we've got Palace away, which is not easy. We've got Arsenal. I see us winning 2 or 3
We know that Palace aren't too easy to beat right now. Why would we say that?
Well,
let's talk about some results from today.
Let's talk about some results from today, because I don't want to talk about United anymore.
Yeah, me neither, to be fair.
So let's start in chronological order.
Oh.
Liverpool played Palace.
Unlike the Star Wars films.
Respect. At Anfield. And now when we brought it up last week, what did we say? When we did the predictions, what did we say?
Oh. Well, you said, if I remember correctly, you said that Villa were going to get...
No, talk about Liverpool.
Sorry. So Liverpool against Crystal Palace.
Yeah, so I went, Liverpool going to be Palace at home. And you were like,
yeah.
And...
Convinced.
Yeah.
Some would say.
Honestly.
You would, but then we didn't have time to cover the midweek games.
Yes. You know what? Let's talk about that.
Because that would be chronologically
accurate. That's true. So we'll talk about Liverpool. Liverpool played Atalanta.
At home?
At home. So you're like, okay, well, they've just drawn with United. Yes. Not a good result. They got knocked out of the cup. Yeah. And Klopp, it's Jurgen Klopp.
Oh, 3-0.
To Liverpool?
No.
Oh, no.
To Atlanta.
To Atalanta.
Scamacca. Yeah. And how did you feel after watching that?
Happy. Thrilled. Overjoyed.
Some would say.
3-0 at home.
Yeah, it is crazy.
It's the first game they lost at home for over a year.
There's no coming back from that. You're not going to go away and score 4
goals.
No, you're not going to go away and score 4 goals.
I mean, they did it against Barcelona, but that was their prime.
Yeah.
That was their prime.
That was Mane, Mo Salah, Firmino in just dirty prime.
But now I don't know. They could go through, but the fact that you've lost 3-0 at home throws you off course, and Klopp has already said he's knocked out, pretty much. He just said, well done, like, it's done.
Yeah.
So you go against Crystal Palace at home. Perfect chance, again, to bounce back. Palace, not in great form.
What happened?
Eze
happened.
Eze happened. And, no, that was the only goal.
Oh, yeah, it was. Yeah, sorry.
Eze scores in the first half, and Liverpool didn't.
They see it out. And again.
Palace with about 3 or 4 goal line clearances, by the way. Which
Liverpool
is insane.
Not closing off and finishing their dinner.
They did it against us twice. They've done it. They did, at Atalanta, they had chances.
The best version of Liverpool was Liverpool against Newcastle. When they came back in Kloppage time and we have 2 goals from Darwin Núñez.
It's not called Kloppage time, clearly.
Where's it gone? Where's Kloppage time gone?
It doesn't exist.
It was a thing for 2 weeks.
It's fake.
Yeah, it wasn't real.
They score late goals in the middle of the season. Fantastic.
It was a rumour. It wasn't even real.
It wasn't even real. They score these late goals at the beginning and the middle of the season. But when it matters now, you can't.
Yeah.
Salah missing an open goal, Diaz missing, Henderson with some saves, so many. Palace defending for their lives, but Liverpool, what are you doing? Huh? What? What about Mateta?
For Crystal Palace.
Oh, he should have scored as well.
He should have scored.
It should have been 2-0.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, but Palace, well done. Great performance. They're pretty much out of the relegation battle. But Liverpool, completely bottling the chance to go top.
You have to say, now, I mean, obviously, Arsenal are going to capitalise on this, right?
Well,
they would have just played by now.
Well, Arsenal, they just finished against Aston Villa.
Yeah, let's think back to our predictions from last week. And go over what we said about that game.
Well, I
remember quite vividly. You were you thought it would be a high scoring game.
I said they would win 5-0, but then I changed it to 3-0, 3-1. That was my final. 3-1 to Arsenal.
And what did I say?
You said 3-2 to Villa in the 90th minute.
I said, could Emery go back and silence those Arsenal bummy critics?
Rats.
What did he do? He went back there. He shushed them. He shushed them.
Insane.
Spat in their face and shushed them.
Insane.
Then punched their girlfriends. Just completely mugging them off.
Insane.
Ollie Watkins
and Leon Bailey.
The
2 goals. Honestly, they were knocking down. They were knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Villa all game. Watkins hit the post in the first half. Arsenal didn't really have any clear-cut chances.
No.
Couple times Havertz went through on goal and then just didn't shoot. He's if the PlayStation controller didn't have the square or circle button.
Yeah.
Like he literally goes through and then he tries to square it, or he goes through and then he runs into the keeper.
Yeah.
Proof you need a striker. It's proof you need a striker. Like Ollie Watkins, who chips the keeper in the 90th minute to seal the game.
Beautiful.
Ice cold.
Emi Martinez getting chipped is just...
What? You mean Pryor?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Emi Martinez won.
Yeah, no, sorry.
Yeah.
Folding.
Yeah, but this is in Saliba and Gabriel. I was bigging them up as the biggest. I still think they're great defenders, but again... Best
centre-back pairing ever, you have to say?
Right now, they're supposed to be. But honestly, this week...
No, it's been ropey.
I forgot but to talk about the Bayern game.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Which led into, at the Emirates, they drew 2-2.
Yeah.
Kane scored. You just got caned. So Arsenal missed the chance to get home advantage and win. In the last minute, okay, this is the thing. In the last minute, Saka goes through on goal.
Oh.
Is it a penalty?
No.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not.
It's not.
He's literally... He's moving away from that player and he sticks his leg out and falls over. I think it's ridiculous.
He kicks Neuer.
Oh, and we can also talk about the other penalty that wasn't given.
Which one?
When he picks up the ball in the penalty box.
Oh, yeah.
That's ridiculous. Yeah. That's insane.
Yeah. By the book, you should, but like... The referee literally was like, no, it's a kid's mistake.
That's the equivalent of being like, oh, yeah, well, I don't do foul throws because that's such a childish mistake. You can just do what you
basically.
Throw what you want.
Yeah, basically.
It's so stupid.
No, it's stupid.
And if it's a childish rule, it should be fucking easy to follow.
Yeah.
Or a childish mistake. That's your own fault.
You can see that's not what's meant to happen because Raya's face when she picked up the ball.
Yeah, childish mistakes happen all the time.
Yeah.
Did you see fucking, what's his face, Karius against Real Madrid?
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty childish, isn't it? Like, letting the ball go through your hands when it's like right there.
Or rolling it onto Benzema's foot.
Like, I don't know. That to me just screamed like corrupt.
Yeah.
Not for Arsenal, but I think it looked corrupt just for the English side there. I thought Bayern was robbed out of that.
Yeah, Bayern, yeah.
Insane.
I mean, but it looks like now Bayern going back to the Allianz, I don't think Arsenal win there.
No.
I think they get knocked out.
Yeah.
Which
is not good for us. For English clubs.
I don't care. Maybe for you.
No, I'd much rather watch, Arsenal tears than us being Champions League next season. I'd rather us be in Europa.
It's just really funny because a week or two ago, you've got Arsenal and Liverpool fans saying this could be the best season. We could get the European double. Some of them were talking about the quadruple, the Liverpool fans last month. But now, here we are, in the middle of April, and Arsenal are on the verge of being knocked out of the Champions League.
Yeah.
They just bottled a fucking game where they should have really gone top of the league. Liverpool are getting knocked out of the Europa League. They've bottled every competition they're in. Inject it into my veins!
You have to ask also one other question, right? Who's the best left back in the league right now, do you think?
Right now?
Who makes it into the team of the season at left back?
They're gonna put
They're going to put Guardiola or something,
yeah.
but like, who's an actual left back? Who do you think?
That's a good question. There's not many anymore. Shaw's been injured all season.
You'd probably have to say Adobe.
Yeah.
You probably have to, right?
Or Digne, the Villa one. I think it depends on who finishes higher.
Yeah.
If Tottenham finishes higher, it'll be Adogi. If Villa finish higher, it would be Digne.
I think I saw Vicario was in somebody's team this season.
Vicario, the thing is, stats-wise, he's been the best keeper in the league, but
he's been good.
Conceded 4. So.
Yeah, true.
I mean, I don't know. Honestly, like I don't like how they're making fullbacks be centre backs. Like Ben White is not a right back; he's a centre back.
I hate Ben White.
But he play. Yeah, I hate him.
I hate Ben White.
But it's because of the fans. They're like, oh my gosh, look at him. He doesn't care. And he doesn't even watch football. Benny Blanco. That's what they call him.
Oh. Doesn't even want to play for England, to be fair.
Yeah, bro, like...
Shouldn't be playing for England. He's not good enough.
No, he's not.
To be honest. Like,
he's a system player.
Yeah,
heavy
literally.
system player.
Bro is Sean Longstaff in defence.
Literally. No, literally. I did want to say, though, like, about Arsenal and Liverpool choking. So I said just now, Arsenal don't have a striker. Liverpool might not as well have a striker.
They've got a winger.
Nunez.
Yeah, they've got a winger up front.
Bro, I put a joke in the group. Oh, he needs 10 shots to score. And right after I sent that, they put the stat on the screen. 11% shot conversion rate. It's
insane.
So he actually needs 10 shots to score.
Yeah.
You can't be like that if you're striker of a title challenging, Champions League challenging team. Like, you can't do that.
No.
And he's so wasteful. He's so erratic in how he plays football. He's got the worst big chance conversion rate in the top 5 leagues.
That doesn't surprise me.
20%.
He's Almiron, but stronger and faster.
Yeah, and he still managed to score like 17 goals this season.
Yeah, I mean, that shows how good Liverpool have been.
Yeah, they create, even against Palace, they create so many chances.
But finishing their dinner, yeah.
That's what
who would you say is the best striker in the league right now?
Ollie Watkins.
Number 1?
Yeah.
Number 2?
Isak.
Number 3?
Haaland.
Number 4?
Right now, right now. Solanke. Oh no, I'd put Solanke then Haaland.
Yes, that's what I was
Solanke then
Haaland.
I completely forgot. Yeah, Solanke then Haaland.
And then 5th?
I don't know.
Don't say Rasmus Højlund.
No.
Yeah.
Pissed me off yesterday.
Yeah. Who would you say?
I don't know. Who would you put?
I can't even think.
I can't think either.
Gabriel Jesus, lad.
He's shit.
Yeah, he's rubbish. He's tin. Werner? Son? Werner?
Chris Wood. He's literally look at this. After Solanke, the next striker is Chris Wood.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Because they're all wingers.
Respect Chris Wood, to be fair. Couldn't get it done at Newcastle.
He has the best shot conversion rate in the league.
Yeah.
I mean,
not now. Not anymore.
Oh yeah, because he missed. He missed an empty net against Tottenham.
Isak.
Idiot. Isak. Yeah, Isak. Honestly, on fire at the right time. But that's a striker. That's a striker.
He is up there.
Modern day striker, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, he's outscored the highest scoring Swedish player ever to play in the Premier League.
It's the same. Ibra.
Okay, but he's gonna score.
No.
Yeah, he's gonna score another goal by the end of the season. Let's be honest.
But Ibra scored
17,
28 in all comps.
Ah,
Didn't
yes.
do that?
Yeah.
No, didn't.
Well, he's got how many games are left?
6.
Got 6 games left to score
1.
7 goals. To
To
match that, yeah, because Isak's got 21 in all comps.
Yeah.
So
He scores what? A goal a game?
more than a goal a game.
Yeah, just over a goal a game. As if.
Imagine.
We'll see. But I mean, we do have to play you
Yeah.
on the 15th of May. So
Yeah, true.
the day after we get back.
From where?
From I don't know.
Yeah.
The capital, the holiday capital of Spain.
I wouldn't even say
The
that.
holiday capital of the southeast of Spain.
I wouldn't even say that.
The holiday
We're
capital.
going to Benidorm. We said that anyways.
Oh, we have.
Beat us there.
Yeah, we're gonna do a meetup.
Yeah. Fan meet up, guys.
If you see a rather kind of tall, a little bit fat guy, being quite posh, just run up to him
and say,
and harass him.
Yeah. But most importantly, if you see sort of a Korean-looking K-pop star guy with a bowl cut, okay, and you see him walking down the street wearing a shirt representing an NBA basketballer with Hero written on the back. Hero,
yeah,
that's his name. Sorry, I forgot.
Tyler Hero.
Tyler Hero, that's his name. Yeah. So Tyler Hero. So with him on the back, go up to him, okay, and just spit in his face.
No.
Just spit in his face.
I'm not even gonna. If anyone actually does this, I'll.
Can you imagine
It'll be hilarious.
if we're in Benidorm, some random individual recognises us
That would be
and
hilarious.
spits in Cafoon's
That-
face? That I'd kill. I'd die laughing.
That would be so funny.
It'd be like when Charlie got pushed in the club. It's just twice.
Oh, all
Behind
this
the
best
scenes.
friend law.
Yeah. See, if our podcast was more personal, we could tell you that story.
No, but they wouldn't want us to talk about that stuff.
Charlie wouldn't care.
You
about
know he would.
That story.
He would. I'm telling you, he would.
That is so
I'm
gay.
probably gonna have to cut this out.
No,
I
surely
won't.
not.
I won't. It's buried in the middle.
Yeah.
I won't. Okay, back to football.
Yeah.
Haaland's washed.
Well, this is obviously.
Haaland is crap now. He's now crap.
Oh. Interesting.
Do you have any objections?
I also think the same thing.
Did you know he has missed the most big chances in the Premier League this season?
I did know that.
30.
30.
30 big chances.
But you're always gonna, as when your goals go up, your missed chances are gonna go up as well.
He scored 20.
It's not as much as he scored last
No, it's
season.
not. And also, he's been injured. So I think he's played, let's say, 20 games.
Shout out to Tom Garrett, who said that he was going to have a better season than his first season.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
Of course he wasn't. But
He's never going to meet those standards.
No.
Ever.
No way. But you realised, if he's played 20 to 25 games and he's missed 30 big chances, that's more than one big chance missed a game.
Yeah.
So that's like a one-on-one a game you're missing.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's... the thing is, I don't think it'll even matter because at least City have a striker. And now going into this run-in, Arsenal and Liverpool are helpless up
And you
front.
have to talk about, when it comes to chance conversion rate, how many chances do City actually generate for him compared to
So
other strikers that won't get that kind of service?
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
Isak won't get that service. Watkins and Solanke won't get near that type
No
of service.
chance.
Although Bournemouth are cooking right now.
They are in good form.
They are really good form.
They are in good form.
Won the manager of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
month. I think with Haaland it's weird because you know how good he has been, and now to go back on him just because he's not meeting those standards and saying like, oh well, he's shit, is kind of like ridiculous. But
He's
also
not, no,
like
he's
sometimes you do just watch Haaland and you just think like, how are you like?
Well, yeah, what are you contributing
Yeah,
to the game?
do you know what I
like,
mean?
he's just standing there.
Yeah. So,
Maybe he's not 100% fit, we don't know the full story, but it's just, compared to last season, the drop-off has been crazy.
Yeah.
And obviously, when we look at it on paper, he would have scored like 25, I don't know how many goals he scored in the Champions League, but let's say about 25 goals this season. And it's still a decent
under
season.
30.
Yeah, it's still a decent season. Like, it's not bad. I think he will reach 30 eventually.
Yeah, definitely.
20 goals in 26 games.
Yeah.
It's a very good return.
Yeah.
But again, you've set the bar so high now.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Fernandes, but obviously not on the same, like, Fernandes, okay, he scored 31 goals in all comps. That's still a very good season.
Still good, yeah.
But last year was 52 in 52
I just
games.
think a lot of people will do that for City.
We'll never know.
Yeah.
I mean, Alvarez hasn't scored since, like, last year.
I can't believe they made a documentary about him.
Yeah, I know, but...
That was pissed me off.
Yeah, but if you think about this, Alvarez, he would start for any other
club,
team.
yeah.
And in City, he's on the bench and he hasn't scored this
Rotting.
year.
Yeah.
And he hasn't scored, like... This City team is so filthy with talent.
Yeah.
They have to win it. They've got the easiest run in.
Easiest running, best XI by a mile.
Yeah.
Probably best squad easily.
And they still could end up with a treble. They could.
Yeah.
They genuinely could.
I think they will. I think that I've said before they're going to win the treble.
I'm
again.
praying that Chelsea beat them in the semi because I know if we have to meet them in the final, we'll lose.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
That's
not going to
it's
happen.
the cup. They drew 0-0 in the Carabao. You don't know.
No, I'm telling you.
Oh,
that's
well,
not
they
gonna
lost
happen.
1-0, sorry.
That's not going to happen. Chelsea are not going to win or make it to a final this year.
Well, they did. Carabao.
This year.
Yeah.
I thought it was pre-Christmas.
No.
Oh.
That was like last month.
Anyways.
I would love a United-Chelsea
They will
final.
make it to the FA Cup final.
I'd love it. I'd love a United-Chelsea FA Cup final for many reasons. Because I think we'd have a better chance of winning it, and also because
Charlie.
our friend, I
Yeah.
would troll him.
Has he agreed that he's going to do this when we go?
What?
This?
Yeah.
He's agreed?
Yeah, he agreed.
Interesting.
He agreed.
He has been on older episodes. We say it like he's a mythical character.
You guys will see.
Yeah. And it's going to be like this as well. It's going to be in person.
Yeah, of course. We'll be sitting down on a balcony. This is how I thought about it in my head.
Yes.
On a balcony with the...
Yeah. It's going to be nice.
It'll be pretty good.
Golden hour?
Respect. The poses.
Yeah. What a thumbnail that's going to be. We get a fair few clips out of that one.
Oh yeah.
Because we're not just going to talk about football.
No, we'll talk about other stuff. Of course, it'll be quite funny.
Our experiences clubbing, possibly.
Yeah. Okay, so
girl advice. That's what our group can give. Because everyone's dating somebody, except me.
you.
But everyone else that's going to be on the podcast is dating somebody.
Yeah, true.
Maybe it can be a help Ben find love podcast.
Impossible.
Impossible challenge.
All right. Let's get back. Semi-automated offsides. They're being introduced.
Good.
We saw them at the
Champions League.
The Champions League they use it, and I think at the World Cup. Yeah. Way quicker.
Yeah.
Decided by machines pretty much.
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to chop 30 seconds off VAR offside rulings. I think it's gonna be good.
Should have been introduced a million years ago.
Yeah, I agree.
Why is it only taking now that we start doing automated offsides? That's the equivalent of in tennis, not having the automated out in or out.
Yeah.
How you would say that to them, they'd be like, no, how do you not have that rule in place? Just basics. But as good as it is, I don't care how much time it cuts off. I care more about getting the decision right in the first place.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what matters.
No, exactly.
When you bring a new tech in, there's always, worries that it's not going to be, 100% accurate.
I think it should be fine. As long as it's out of the control of the officials.
Yeah, they have to say that you can't review it and go back and change it. If it says that it's offside, it's offside. Don't have somebody in VAR being oh, it's very close. Maybe you should go and look at this.
Yeah, I think
that's fucking stupid.
I hope and I think that it's taking the responsibility out of VAR's hands.
Yeah, it has to be.
And it also does mean that there'll be no more delayed offs, waiting for the play to finish and then you raise your flag. They have to raise it straight away.
Which is why wouldn't that be the case?
Yeah. No, I think it's good, and I think it will be a positive. As long as VAR gets taken out of it, if VAR is still involved, it's just more complications. We're already the English referees are already struggling right now with things as it is.
There's not even enough of them. They're promoting Championship referees to now be Premier League refs.
Yeah,
it's that's scraping. There's always been a clear divide between the two, generally.
Yeah,
that is scraping.
Unless you're standing out, which isn't often.
Yeah.
Maybe get more foreign ones, but then again, Jared Gillett, who's Australian, is crap.
Yeah, he's rubbish.
He's crap.
Is that the buff guy?
No, he's quite skinny. He looks if I show
Who's
you
the buff guy? You know that one buff referee?
No.
The white guy?
They're all of them.
No, there's one black guy.
I think that I don't know. Jared Gillett, it's this guy. He just looks Australian.
Yeah, yeah.
That's him.
Yeah. What is your opinion, very quickly, on the dissent thing? If a player and a group of players go up to the referee and the referee just tells them
they're not consistent on it.
Yeah, but if the referee is entertaining what they're saying,
no,
is that a problem for you, or do you think it should be don't speak to me, otherwise you're going to be penalised?
That's how it should be.
That's how I think it should be as well.
Isn't the rule just the captains? That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But it's become this thing, and they tried to introduce the rule, which I think has been scrapped.
Let me say this right. I saw this is a message to Tom Garrett. Okay, I saw a clip of Tom Garrett. If you're watching, I saw a clip of Tom Garrett when in the Newcastle Arsenal game when we got 3 yellow cards in a row for dissent. Do you remember that after the Havertz tackle?
Yeah.
And he said, "What's he doing? Why is he trying to assert authority into the game? Stop being a prick." Basically, is what he was saying. And I'm just like, has this guy ever watched any other sport than football in his life? Like, I never see that anywhere else, speaking to an official like that.
Yeah.
Especially in game, like in play. Like, that is so stupid to be like, oh, why is he handing out cards for dissent? Like, who do you think he is? Like, just play football. But it's a rule.
Yeah,
like,
it's a rule.
And you're basically saying with that statement, oh yeah, let's not let the referee have any control of the game. Let's let players jump all over him and surround him.
Yeah. It feels
I'm happy to get cards if other people get cards.
No, exactly. That's how it should be.
Like, if everyone's getting carded for it, go right ahead.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It feels like they've gone back now. Because do you remember against Liverpool, Dalot got sent off because he did that.
Then like 2 weeks later, it happened again
And
to...
nothing...
like, the Liverpool players do it all the time.
Yeah, this is the thing. Liverpool players do it so much,
Yeah.
and they get away with it. But now it looks like everyone's getting away with it.
Yeah.
Bournemouth did it. Even we did it to
Newcastle
the ref against
do it,
Bournemouth. Yeah, like you.
Gimrich throws his arms all the time.
Yeah, like when you do that in the direction of the ref, if you fling or show your frustration, you should be carded.
Yeah, agreed.
But are you gonna hold the rule up? Are you gonna just abolish it? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's kind of. It feels like it's becoming like the 6-second rule, where you can't hold the ball for 6 seconds, but everyone
I know
does.
What you mean. Yeah.
But it has to be. You have to reintegrate it.
Do we have any more football-related topics to go over besides our results and bum of the week?
Well, no, they're just the predictions and bum of the week.
I just want to give a quick break from the football to talk about UFC 300 that just happened this weekend.
Grapple your face.
Just happened last night.
Bro.
Now, everybody thought that this card was going to be shit for UFC 300. He's not going to be able to input anything into this card.
I saw the clips.
And I just want to say, I wrote him off. Max Holloway, I said he was going to get...
How dare you?
He was coming up from 145 to 155, which is never translates well usually.
Exactly.
As we've seen Volk getting knocked out.
I remember that.
Yes,
oh,
he knows.
Mate. Oh, Volk.
Yeah, where's Volk from?
Volkland.
Oh. Australian. And I thought it was a bad fight. Stylistically, I thought Gaethje, power puncher, was going to obliterate him and send him to the shadow realm. And it was 5 rounds of beautiful game plan from Max Holloway. He looked so good that I think now he should stay at 155. I don't think he should go down to 145 anymore. He looks so good at 155. Don't let him cut anymore. No more cutting weight. Let him just stay at 155 and have that, like, another chance at the title there. He looks so good. And then in the last 10 seconds of the fight, that he's already winning. So he can just leave and run around the ring for the last 10 seconds. And he's already winning. He's already up on the cards. And he says, no, stand in the middle with me. Stand in the middle with me for the last 10 seconds.
I know he pointed.
And we're going to bash it out.
That's crazy.
And then in the last second of the fight, he knocks him out. Cold. He was out on the floor for at least 2 minutes. Like, it was insane. It's probably the most insane thing I've ever seen in UFC. And I missed it last night. Because I missed it. And I was gutted because...
I thought you watched it. I thought you told me you were going to watch it.
I was watching some of the earlier cards.
Oh, okay.
And I thought the card was going to be rubbish, as everybody else did, because it was underwhelming, because everybody wanted McGregor for 300, because 300's like big number. Big for 100, big for 200, and they wanted to, and it was a really, when they released the card, it was really like, oh, that's not that exciting as we thought it would be.
Yeah.
But it delivered. It delivered. There were other fights that I would talk about, but I don't want to take up too much time.
Yeah. No, that was a crazy knockout.
Insane.
I saw the video. He pointed at the middle.
Insane.
And then had him on the phone.
He literally said before this fight as well, he went, if this was another life and I was born like 1,000 years ago, I would have been a Roman warrior or something like that. And I just believe it. It's just the coldest thing I've ever seen. Pointing in the middle and then throwing it out after he's already won the fight. And by the way, that is Gaethje's like bread and butter, standing in the pocket and throwing like that, and he knocks him out clean. It's just insane.
That was.
Anyways, sorry. Back to football.
Fight men.
Yeah. Let's talk about our fixtures.
Yes. So So the Champions League happened. So we'll do the Champions League.
Yeah.
Actually, firstly, Chelsea play Everton tomorrow.
Okay.
Did we say Chelsea would win?
Yeah, I think so.
I said Chelsea would win. Okay.
Should be winning.
Yeah. So by the time this comes
They're
out, we'll
relegated anyway, so
no.
they're going down.
No. Have you seen the table? They're fine.
They're not fine. Look
They
at the
got
people
2 games
below them.
Yeah, they got 2 games in hand.
Yeah, but who are they playing? Chelsea and who else?
Oh, Liverpool. No, but that's it though. Like the rest of it's easy. Arsenal. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You never know.
Those point deductions are going to cost.
I think Luton are going down, in my opinion.
Possibly. I'd like to see Luton stay. Luton and Ipswich next year would be funny.
Do you think you finish above us? I think you do.
I think so.
I think you do.
I think so.
I think if
you have to say
if you don't, it's an embarrassment.
Yeah.
Logically, setting myself up.
Yeah. Logically, you have to look at the results this week, the results last week. Look at the runnings we've got.
Who's come back for you?
Yeah, exactly. We've had people coming back. And you have to say logically, Newcastle look like they're going to finish.
Yeah.
We're ahead of you right now.
Yeah.
On
goal difference, and you should. I think that.
And we have is there a game in hand or no? Or was that the game in hand?
Our game together is a game in hand.
Yeah,
that's our game in hand.
Okay,
that's the Europa clash. Honestly, I think at that point we're going to be 6 points behind you or something. Like I have no faith.
I think respect Mark Goldbridge's tweet where he posted. There is no battle for 6th. No one's going to be able to take 6th off of us.
He's such a clown. No sane United fan likes him. He's just someone that he's like, oh, this is United fans. No, it's not, man. This guy supports Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
He's just making money. But and Garnacho liked his tweets as well after the game. That was slating.
Yes. We forgot.
But I said he posted the zip thing. Yeah, he liked Goldbridge's tweets. That was slating all the other players. Like, and your best young player.
Yeah.
I think Garnacho's head's got too big.
Bro, I think he's so bang average.
I don't think it's bang average.
Bro, what an amazing goal he scored. But
No, I think
I've never seen, let me say this right now. I've never seen a winger lose 1v1 battles more than him recently.
I raise you Anthony.
No, Anthony for sure. But Anthony at least often will try and beat a man, know he can't beat the man, turn back and pass.
Yeah.
Garnacho will just take anybody on.
No, it is.
And his success rate's fucking.
It is frustrating.
10%.
He's got to learn when to do that and when to just stop it because he's still 19. That's why I have time for it. It's fine, but I think now,
especially with the men he's trying to beat, are the fullbacks, and a lot of teams now play attacking fullbacks or fullbacks that go high up the pitch. So when he gets fucking tackled, it's a counter-attack on you because the midfield is brazy.
Yeah.
And now you've got no right winger to stop the push up the right side.
Yeah.
So it's he needs to pick and choose his moments.
Yeah, he does. But he will. He's 19. I think he will. And if he doesn't, we can sell him. So
that's true.
I'll give him some time because at least he's trying. But I think now, because he started so many games, he thinks he's the shit. When he's not.
Yeah.
He's not. He scored a decent amount of goals this season. I think 7 in the league, which is good.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't be liking Goldbridge's tweets against the manager. This is what Sancho did, and then he got exiled.
Yeah.
And now it looks like Garnacho, Anthony, and Diallo. We don't have any more right wingers. Even Sancho, we lost all 4 of our right wingers.
Yeah.
If they get exiled, I don't know, but we'll see. Anyway, back to the. What do you have anything else to say?
Is that all the predictions we're doing?
No. I'm just saying back to the predictions. So Champions League, Barcelona beat PSG in Paris.
Yeah. 3-2.
Do you think they go through?
Barcelona. No.
You think PSG pull it out the bag?
Yeah, I think PSG will pull it out the bag. I think Mbappe will come through in Spain, prove his ability.
I think the opposite.
You think Barca will go through?
I think Barca see it out.
Actually, to be fair, it doesn't really matter, isn't it? Because he's going to Real Madrid in the summer anyways, so maybe he won't care.
No, I think he'll try.
He knows he's not going to win the Champions League. That team can't win the Champions League.
He'll still try. He'll still want to win. But
I think he'll give up after the first half if
Barcelona scores first.
Yeah.
Dortmund, Atletico. Atletico 1-2. Really?
Yeah.
Atletico 1-2-1 in the first leg.
Dortmund are really good when I watched them against Newcastle, although that was a long time ago.
And to be fair, the first leg was in Madrid. That's a hard place to go.
Yeah, I think, but going there is really hard. Going to Dortmund is really hard.
Yeah, that too.
It's a really, really powerful stadium. I think Dortmund will go through.
I think I back that.
Yeah.
I think they've got
Respect.
enough there. Big ones. Bayern against Arsenal. 2-2 in the first leg. Back in Munich.
Bayern, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want Kane to score twice.
Yeah, me too. I want Kane to score a hat trick actually.
I would love that, but I don't think that's
A double hat trick if you want.
Arsenal getting knocked out again.
By
you know
Kane.
what? Do you remember when what is it? When Troops was there, it's like, we lost 10-2 twice. I want Bayern Munich to win 8-0.
Yeah.
So then our aggregate will be 10-2 again.
Nice.
This is the one that could go either way. City, Madrid.
Yeah.
They come. Madrid come to Manchester.
Yeah.
At the 3-3, insane by the way. Like
Insane
Valverde's goal,
game.
insane. So many good goals.
Yeah.
Now what?
Oh, it's not that simple for you.
What?
City are going to smash them at the Etihad, and it will be City going through to the next round.
Listen to me.
Oh no.
It's going to be a very entertaining game. I'm going to say it's going to be 2-2. It's going to go to extra time. And just like it was 2 years ago, they will win from a penalty. I've seen it.
You foresee
In
that?
extra time, they'll win a penalty and they'll win on aggregate. 6-5
Oh
on
my
aggregate.
god.
They will win 6-5 on aggregate. They will.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here
You
first.
heard it here first.
If I actually get this, I'm going to be
That'd
so
be
gassed.
insane.
But that's what I think.
Yeah.
I see it. All right. Wolves. Okay, this is next week. Premier League. Wolves against Arsenal. At Molineux.
At the Molineux. Draw.
Yeah, I'm gonna go draw as well. I'm gonna go with
Dropping points again.
Cunha's started playing well again, so I'm gonna go 1-1.
If City win the league this year, it will not be through the how good City have been. It will be through the fault of how poor Liverpool and Arsenal have been in this last
because
sort of third.
they've had the chances.
Yeah.
They've had games where they should have won.
Not even last third, like last fifth of the season.
Yeah, exactly. And people saw the Arsenal one coming. We'll see if they continue it. I'll do Premier League, and then we'll go to the FA Cup. Fulham against Liverpool. In London.
You should still think.
I think I would think so. But guess what?
Draw.
Did you see Andreas Pereira just scored 2 goals?
Oh.
And they beat West Ham. Anything is possible if Andreas Pereira is scoring 2 goals in one game. Fulham are going to win 2-1.
Holy shit.
And Liverpool are going to start sweating because Villa are going to catch up to them slowly. Slowly. They won't overtake them, but they're going to close the gap.
Jesus, okay. What a bold fucking statement.
Bro, I'm seeing it.
That's 2 very bold statements.
I'm seeing it.
City losing and Liverpool losing.
I'm seeing it. Are you not playing this weekend? You're not. Yeah, you're not playing this weekend.
It'll be Monday.
No.
Oh.
Because I think
weird.
because of the FA Cup, I think.
Oh yeah.
So
Makes
you'll
sense.
get a game in hand.
Nice.
So you'll have 2 games in hand.
Nice.
Yeah. So FA Cup, we are playing against Coventry. Even though we are crap, we are rubbish, we suck.
You should still win that game.
We not because of tactics, not because we set it out to win. No, we will score 2 good goals.
Yeah.
And we'll win 2-1.
Yeah.
That's how it's gonna be.
Yeah, and they will be gritty and try and fight the whole time.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It will be a Bruno Fernandes long shot and a Bruno Fernandes penalty.
Probably.
That's what it will be.
That's probably what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
But I'll take a final again. I'll be fine. And then
Chelsea and City.
Chelsea City.
City?
Chelsea.
No.
Chelsea are gonna beat City.
No, they're not. That is 3 crazy statements from this man.
Fatigue.
Oh, no.
You have to realise.
Fatigue where? They have another team on
No,
the
but
bench.
they're going to play the first team twice, obviously. They'll play De Bruyne and Foden in both games.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
They will
got options.
If Real Madrid take them to extra time, it's going to happen.
It's not gonna
because
happen.
I said it, it'll happen. All right? They do that, then they have to go and play Chelsea, who'll be up for it. And I think Chelsea are also similar to us, no tactics. They don't know what to expect from them. They'll just throw it at them. And I think they'll shithouse a win.
No.
They will.
If Parma... No, I can't handle that if Parma beats Chelsea in the FA Cup.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No chip.
Yeah.
I would like that. I would like that a lot, and it's not out of the question. City have been a thorn in Chelsea's side. Chelsea have been a thorn in City's side. City haven't beat them this season in the league.
Yeah.
They only beat them by 1 goal in extra time in the Carabao Cup.
4-4.
4-4, and then the other one was a draw as well.
Yeah.
1-1.
Yeah. I remember.
So yeah, that's
Okay.
That's everything. We get a call from Hussein.
Interesting. Bum of the week. Or big stiff idiot of the week.
Big stiff idiot, Disassi of the week.
I hope that didn't just come up and stop my recording.
No, we're good.
We're good?
No, we're good.
Prick. Fuck's he calling for?
Hopefully it didn't make the thing silent.
That would really be ridiculous.
Bum of the week. Oh. Well, where do I start? I can give it to a few United people.
Yeah. No, you're not United.
I want to give it to Ten Hag. But
Jeez.
Bro.
First time ever.
Bro, how are you gonna, for 32 games in the Premier League this season in a row, have no tactics?
Yeah.
How are you gonna come out and play the same way like, people say, oh, injuries, this, that, and the other. Beginning of the season, we didn't have injuries and we're playing like this. Now we got injuries, it's just worse, the quality's worse.
I had Martinez, which was injured, but that was your only long-standing injury at the time.
Yeah, it still is. I mean, he's still not there, but are you telling me that admittedly, him and Shaw, and then Casemiro's fallen off. So our whole team hinges on these 3 players.
Yeah.
That's not right. Like, when you guys are injured, you still have the same style of football, and that's how it should be.
Yeah.
And good teams are like that. So, Ten Hag, you get it.
Interesting.
Bum. Bald bum.
I'm going to go for Nunez.
Ah, good shout.
Yeah, just a fucking not a striker.
Crap footballer.
Yeah.
Crap footballer.
Good winger, I think. Shit striker.
I don't even think he's a good winger. Have you seen his touches?
He's just fast.
Yeah, that's it. But bro, he just every time he touches the ball, he goes 30 yards. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I think that's everything. It's a pretty packed week of football ahead, so
yeah.
Everyone tune in next week. We're going to review everything that we just said. We're going to keep tabs on our predictions.
Yeah.
I'm going to write them down after this. But
for sure.
Everyone, if you haven't subscribed, please just click the button. Put the bell on, okay?
Oh, yes.
Follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and all that stuff.
All of them.
All right? Follow us on socials. Have a good week. And we'll hopefully see you in the next one in a bit. Peace.